Well, hi, I'm Scott, and I wanted to reach out today to talk about a topic about income and how does a lender look at it. What a great question. You know what I've discovered? We all earn income differently. So I wanted to spend just a few moments with you to share with you the different types of income and how does lending look at it. Many of us earn income through either an hourly pay schedule or a base salary. So allow me to start there quickly. So for those of us that are, on an hourly pay schedule, sometimes overtime comes into our income platform, and those of us on salary usually get the same amount every time. So when we start to look at income that has the ability to fluctuate like overtime, traditionally the lender's going to want to see an average of it happening. And that's a fancy way of saying, what have you been doing for the last 2 years relating to overtime, to give them a better understanding of how you and I would use it in underwriting. Some of us earn commissions and bonuses. Aren't those also those items in life that have the ability to fluctuate depending on whatever they're measuring? Because of its ability to fluctuate, also the lender's going to want to see a complete 2-year history of receiving that type of income, because then all of a sudden they have a pattern. Now they have the ability to average that out, and as long as it repeats in the future, there's a great likelihood you and I will use it as well in our work together. There's all of us also out there that might be self-employed. I would suggest it's the self-employed borrower that has some of the obstacles in qualifying for a home mortgage in 2019. And it's simply because, they're asking us to use the tax return to qualify. And so here you and I, if you're like me and you're self-employed, I go to work with my CPA to make sure that I can deduct everything I can to qualify for. So isn't it, when we're looking at a tax return for the self-employed, isn't that a better way of just understanding how good your CPA is at understanding tax schedules? Not necessarily the best tool to use to understand how much you actually earn, but that's kind of where we've been. So what you and I are in love with for the self-employed out there is the opportunity for us to use tools outside of a tax return. Things like a bank statement. They give you and I a real picture of what income looks like. And I knew it was important not only to say hello, but to let you know that income earned is not always the same for all of us. That's some of the detail you and I will go through together when we visit directly, so that we can unlock all of your usable qualifying income. I have a funny feeling we're going to love what we can do in 2019. It sure is a pleasure to visit with you now, and I can't wait to visit directly.